That's not my way. Okay, the PMIs then. Better news? Well, the flash numbers were a bit earlier than usual because of the looming Christmas break. And that himself means we need to be a bit cautious about these. But let's not pour cold water before we start, because this data was collected between the 4th and 12th of December, so it's still pretty recent. That's enough time for the budget certainty, which comes by definition, to steady the ships, and the implications of the budget to have been fully digested accordingly by firms, decision makers, and their advisors. So let's understand it in the context of the other relevant UK S&P report released this week, which is on consumer sentiment. It's simply cratered in the lead up to the budget, and the straplines from that report are households more pessimistic about their future financial health than any time since late 2023, which wasn't a time when people were feeling particularly optimistic on the back of a Liz Truss inspired massive rate hike other than anything else. Huge inflation as well. So views on spending intentions have deteriorated. Need for debt has hit a 16-month high. Oh dear, no wonder I've seen a subdued December as far as street economics goes. And I don't expect the December figures will look great on growth when they are out in February, based on what my eyes have been telling me this month when I've been out and about. How about the PMI report though? Well, it's a different tale, happily. It does make an awful lot of sense when you think about this simple recent history lesson. The budget in 2024 shafted businesses royally. That is a technical term. This time round, the localised shafting was in business rates, which businesses were told were going to be mitigated, but some businesses are still paying 70% more than they were for rates due to COVID discounts just quietly expiring, with the government thinking they can get away with that. Rates have also been adjusted upwards for 2026, and other factors have more than cancel out these lower multipliers that have been introduced on sectors that are struggling: retail, hospitality, leisure. It's not ideal, but it's nothing compared to the employers' national insurance shock of 2024. The minimum wage increase will still hurt a little, but 4.1% is much more under control than the 6.7% of 2025. Businesses felt a lot better after they saw the budget in aggregate, I would say. On the flip side, because there were still huge tax increases if businesses didn't bear that pain, guess who did? The consumer.